The American rifle market in 2025 isn't just moving, it's exploding. Sales are breaking records across the country. And while the headlines keep circling politics, regulations, and courtroom drama, the real story is on the gun racks. Rifles are flying off shelves faster than distributors can resupply them. I dug into FBI background checks, wholesaler reports, and dealer sales numbers from all 50 states. And what I found is stunning. The rifle that holds the number one spot? Nobody saw it coming. Not even industry veterans. And it's outselling its competition by a mile. Let's count this list down. Starting at number 10. Number 10. The CV, a Scout single-shot rifle. Sometimes less really is more. And the Scout proves that a simple break-action rifle still has serious appeal in 2025. Hunters and shooters on a budget keep reaching for it because it delivers exactly what they need. Rock-solid reliability, surprising accuracy, and a price tag that's hard to beat. CVA chambers the Scout in just about everything, from the big bore 4570 government down to classic pistol cartridges like the 44 Magnum. Every rifle ships optic ready with CVA's Durasight mount system. And at just over 6 pounds, it's light enough to carry all day in the woods. On the range, it consistently prints sub 2-inch groups at 100 yards with good ammo. And with the barrel swap system, one receiver can run multiple calibers. That makes the Scout a great teaching tool for new shooters. And still a precise single-shot platform for seasoned hunters. Most users run it confidently to 200 yards. The value proposition is simple. Bolt action level accuracy at half the cost. Pros: quick barrel swaps, featherweight design, beginner-friendly operation, weather-resistant Durasight mounts, and almost no maintenance. Cons: it's one and done, no fast follow-ups, no backup irons, extra recoil from the light frame, not much tactical application, and limited aftermarket upgrades. Price: between $329 and $499. Number 9. The Henry Big Boy X Model Lever Action. This isn't your granddad's cowboy rifle. The Henry Big Boy X takes classic lever action DNA and bolts on modern features today's shooters demand. It's chambered in 357 Magnum and 44 and with a 20-inch barrel, it pushes those cartridges into rifle territory. Henry added a side-loading gate, a threaded muzzle, and an MLOK forend. So now you can run accessories, suppressors, or just keep it slick and fast. Out of the box, the action is pure Henry. Glass smooth, hand-fitted, and proudly American-made. Accuracy: 1.5-inch groups at 100 yards with premium loads. Capacity: 10+1. Plenty for hunting or ranch defense. The rifle balances beautifully at 7 pounds. And that brass receiver built to last generations. On game, expect about 150 yards of reliable reach. Perfect for deer, hogs, or medium-sized critters. Pros: M, L, O, K. Rail for accessories. Threaded barrel for suppressors. Revolver ammo compatibility. Lifetime warranty, and almost no break-in required. Cons: pricey for some shooters. Brass finish needs constant cleaning. Not a long-range rifle. Slower to reload than mag-fed guns. And a little heavier than other lever actions. Price: $899 to $1199. Number 8. The Marlin Model. 1895. SBL Ruger brought the legend back. And the Marlin 1895 SBL is better than ever. Chambered in the powerhouse 4570 government, this rifle brings brute force to the field. From whitetail to bear to anything that walks North America. The 18.5-inch barrel keeps it fast handling in the brush, and the oversized loop lever lets you run it hard even with gloves on. Under Ruger's quality control, feeding issues are gone. The gun cycles smooth, round after round, with zero malfunctions. The stainless steel build laughs at bad weather. The black synthetic stock locks in a solid grip, and side ejection makes scope mounting easy. Accuracy? 2-inch groups at 100 yards with quality loads. Plenty for the kind of game this rifle was built to drop. Pros: corrosion-proof stainless build, fast cycling lever, scope-ready side ejection, proven 4570 authority, Ruger reliability. Cons: recoil that punishes beginners, limited ammo capacity, expensive cartridges, heavy weight on long hunts, and less range than a bolt gun. Price: $12.99 to $14.49. Number 7. Marlin 1894 Dark Series. The Dark Series is Marlin's answer to the modern lever-action trend. It's not just a cowboy rifle with a new coat of paint. It's a purpose-built tool for hunters and shooters who want traditional reliability, wrapped in tactical upgrades. Chamberings include 357 Magnum, 44 Magnum, and the classic 30-30 Winchester. That makes it versatile enough for deer in the brush, hogs in the swamp, or range time with revolver ammo. The barrel measures 16.5 inches. It's threaded, so you can run a suppressor or muzzle device right out of the box. The black Cerakote finish shrugs off scratches and corrosion. It's tougher than traditional bluing, and it keeps the rifle looking sharp, even after hard use. On paper, the dark prints consistent 1.8-inch groups at 100 yards. At just 6.5 pounds, it's light enough to carry all day without wearing you down. And if you already own a wheel gun in the same caliber, ammo logistics are dead simple. Pros: threaded barrel, suppressor ready, revolver ammo compatibility, ghost ring sights for fast target pickup, compact brush gun profile, and a Cerakote finish that holds up in the real world. Cons: limited range compared to rifle cartridges. The dark finish shows fingerprints, revolver ammo costs more than common calibers, tube loading is slower than mags, and long-range hunting just isn't its lane. Price: $9.49 to $11.99. Number 6. Ruger American Rifle. The Ruger. American proves that accuracy doesn't have to be expensive. This bolt-action rifle is a workhorse, designed to put rounds exactly where you need them without draining your wallet. The heart of the system is Ruger's Marksman adjustable trigger. It breaks clean between 3 and 5 pounds, and you don't need a gunsmith to tune it. The cold hammer forged barrel keeps groups tight even after heat and high round counts. You can buy the American in more than 15 calibers. Everything from .223 Remington all the way up to .300 Winchester Magnum. So whether you're shooting varmints or chasing elk, there's an American chambering that fits the job. The rifle weighs just over 6 pounds. Easy to haul up into a deer stand or carry miles into the backcountry. At the range, it routinely prints 0.75-inch groups at 100 yards with good ammo. The free-floated barrel helps it stay consistent, and Ruger includes a factory Picatinny rail, so scope mounting is simple. Pros: adjustable trigger with no gunsmithing, sub-MOA accuracy guarantee, lightweight profile, detachable mags for quick reloads, and a barrel that's built for long service life. Cons. The synthetic stock feels cheap. Aftermarket support is limited compared to a Remington 700. Some ammo causes extraction hiccups. Finish wear shows up quick, and the trigger can run heavy until adjusted. Price: $4.99 to $7.99. Number 5. Weatherby Vanguard Series. Weatherby's Vanguard line brings Magnum-level performance to shooters who don't want to spend Magnum-level money. It's the bridge between everyday hunting rifles and the elite Mark V platform. Every Vanguard ships with a sub-MOA accuracy guarantee. That comes from hand-lapped barrels, match-grade 2-stage triggers, and the heritage of Weatherby's Mark V action design. Calibers range from .223 Remington all the way up to the screaming .300 Weatherby Magnum. That covers varmints, whitetail, elk, and long-range shots across big open country. Performance testing shows .8-inch groups at 100 yards with quality ammo. And in practiced hands, the rifle carries confidence out to 400 yards and beyond. Pros: factory accuracy guarantee, clean 2-stage trigger, fluted bolt for less weight and smoother cycling, hand-lapped barrels for precision, and lifetime warranty coverage. Cons: heavier than rivals in the same class, Weatherby ammo is pricey if you want to squeeze max accuracy. Barrel length options are limited. Some models reported bedding issues, and you'll pay more than competitors if you stick to standard calibers. Price: $7.49 to $13.99. Number 4. Tikka T3 X Hunter. The Tikka T3 X Hunter is Finnish engineering at its finest. This bolt-action rifle has earned respect around the world for being rugged, precise, and smooth. The action is one of the slickest ever built. It cycles like glass, even in sub-zero weather. That reliability is why you see professional guides and hardcore hunters carry Tikkas season after season. The single-stage trigger breaks at 2.5 pounds. No creep, no grit. The modular stock system lets you tweak the length of pull and cheek height so the rifle actually fits your body, not the other way around. On paper, the T3 X Hunter drops consistent 0.7-inch groups at 100 yards. With hand load, some shooters are pushing sub-half MOA performance, weighing just over 6 pounds. It's a mountain hunter's dream, strong enough for big game, light enough for long climbs. Pros: glass smooth bolt, modular stock system, cold weather reliability, crisp trigger, and accuracy across the lineup. Cons: aftermarket support is smaller than US platforms. Proprietary mags are pricey. The plastic trigger guard feels cheap. The barrel heats up fast in long strings. And left-handed models are harder to find. Price: $6.99 to $17.99. Number 3. Keltec SUB 2000 Gen 3. This rifle has flipped the pistol caliber carbine world upside down. You're looking at a full-sized 16-inch gun that folds down small enough to drop into a backpack or stash in a vehicle. It's chambered in either 9mm or 40 S&W. And here's the kicker: it feeds from the same mags you're already running in your Glock, your Smith & Wesson, your SIG, or even a Beretta. That kind of cross-compatibility isn't just convenient, it's a logistics dream. Law enforcement units love it, and everyday carriers benefit the same way. Now don't let the compact size fool you. That 16-inch barrel gives 9mm a serious velocity boost. You're breaking 1,200 feet per second easy, and that translates to better terminal performance and more reach than your sidearm ever had. Pros: it folds down to about 16.5 inches crazy compact. Mags are everywhere. No tools needed for takedown. The stock adjusts to fit different shooters. And with AR-15 grip compatibility, you can customize it all day long. Cons: that straight line stock can feel awkward for some shooters. Durability: questions have been raised with the amount of polymer used. Past 100 yards, accuracy falls off. The trigger is stiff and doesn't smooth out much over time. And when you compare it to a good quality handgun, the biggest edge you're really buying here is extra velocity. Price tag: $600 MSRP. Number 2. Sig Sauer MCX Virtus. The Sig Sauer MCX Virtus is what happens when a modern fighting rifle gets re-engineered from the ground up. This platform is trusted by some of the world's most elite military units, and that's no accident. You can run it in 5.56 NATO, 300 Blackout, or even 7.62 by 39. Barrel and bolt swaps are quick and simple. That means you can convert calibers without investing in a whole new rifle. The adjustable gas system is tuned for suppressed or unsuppressed use. And with a cold hammer-forged barrel, you're holding accuracy and consistency even after thousands of rounds. Pros: quick caliber changes with a barrel swap. A folding stock that still fires, folded. Gas system optimized for cans, with way less blowback than most platforms. Ambidextrous controls that feel natural no matter how you run the gun. Cons: this thing costs more than your average AR build. It's heavier than a standard direct impingement setup. You're locked into proprietary SIG parts, which makes repairs pricey. Aftermarket is mostly locked inside the SIG ecosystem. And earlier production runs had some hiccups with trigger return. Price tag: around $2,000 to get one in your hands. Number 1. Ruger 10-22. Carbine, and no surprise here, the Ruger 10-22. Carbine is still sitting on the throne. It's been America's favorite rimfire for decades, and in 2025, nothing's changed. This little rifle still outsells everything else in the semi-auto category. You can grab it in every flavor imaginable. From classic hardwood carbines, to takedown models, to tactical threaded versions with adjustable stocks. What sets it apart is the rotary magazine design. Other rimfires choke when you run cheap bulk ammo. The Ruger doesn't. It cycles it clean, run after run. On top of that, the cold hammer forged barrel gives you serious accuracy. With decent ammo, guys are cutting sub. 1-inch groups at 50 yards. And that's with a rifle. You can snag for just over $300. Pros: aftermarket parts are endless. You can build it into anything. Feeds any ammo reliably. Rotary mag solves the rimfire feeding problem other guns can't. Cheap to run, so you get more training time, and teardown is dead simple, no tools required. Cons: base models aren't threaded. Factory trigger is heavy by today's standards. Iron sights aren't the most precise. Barrels heat up fast, which can mess with groups. And Ruger's swapped some old school metal parts for polymer. Price tag: starting at just $319. So, there it is. The 10 fastest selling rifles in America for 2025. And once again, the Ruger 10-22 proves that shooters trust time-tested reliability over fancy marketing hype. If this lineup caught you off guard, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. We've got deep dives and live fire accuracy tests coming. And drop a comment below. Tell me which rifle you're planning to add to your safe. Thanks for hanging out on the range with me today. Stay sharp. Stay safe.